YouTuber Mark Fishback, better known online as Markiplier, recently took to Twitter to share that he may have broken his foot, only to later confirm the unbelievable story of how he actually did break it. I'm gonna get into all the details in a moment, but first, if you could please tap that like button, we would really appreciate your support. And with that out of the way, let's just dive right into today's story. Now, when it comes to injuries, Mark is no stranger to this, and in the past, he has cracked open his skull while playing on the stairs as a kid, he's broken his forearm in 2 places, suffered from severe appendicitis, and once even had a fist-sized tumor taken out of his adrenal gland. Because of these experiences, Mark even made a 30-minute video detailing his views on pain while also talking about the entire process for his pain management at the time. So needless to say, when his foot broke, his tweets letting fans know were sent out with such a lack of emergency, it's unbelievable. I mean, his first tweet out was, "Might have broken my foot." Then not too long after he tweeted, "Yeah, it's broke." Now obviously tweeting stuff out like that for Markiplier is the equivalent to you texting these same things to your mother and then not answering her phone calls. So knowing his fan base was worried and seeing people's concern, he took to YouTube and went live right after leaving the hospital to explain what happened. Mark said that he suffered from a Jones fracture, which is one of the more common foot injuries that usually affect the bone on the outer side of your foot. Now despite his previous catalog of injuries, Markiplier expressed his extreme discomfort and joked that he may have messed up by telling the doctor that it hurt a little bit less than it actually did. After about 10 minutes of leading his audience on, joking with them and poking fun at himself, he finally spilled that tea on what led to this disastrous incident. While out for a walk with his dog, the YouTuber claimed to have accidentally stepped onto a storm drain and blamed not looking where he was walking for getting his foot stuck, which then caused him to roll his ankle and break that outer bone on the foot that I was discussing earlier. Although he seems to remain to have a good sense of humor about his misfortune and said, "You never know when danger is lurking around at every corner. Those storm drains, they sneak up on you." He also remarked that he didn't have enough time to film while he was in the hospital because the process for this is pretty quick. I mean, they wrap the area, they x-ray you, they put it in a cast, and then you're out, right? Although back in December of 2020, Mark was sent to the emergency room because of an intestinal blockage, which actually gave him enough time to film while waiting to be seen by the doctors. Even 5 years before that, he was recording himself yet again in the hospital for another serious issue. Although let's hope that this string of bad luck is over, even though it has helped him with views. Let's just all wish Markiplier a speedy recovery, and while you do that, I'm going to check out some of your comments from the video titled, "The TikTok Gorilla Glue Saga Continues, Hair Care Experts Concerned." And boy, are they ever. Nicholas Taylor says, "Dear TikTokers, please stop this very, very stupid trend." Yes, please stop it. Maybe Gorilla Glue is paying them off? I don't want to suggest that conspiracy theory, but there is a lot of them. Wanda the Fairy says, "When will they learn? Unfortunately, never." We've been saying this for years. There are countless dumb TikTok challenges. And even before that. Zachary says, "People are so stupid, literally would do anything for clout." I mean, it's working. Johnny Flash 25 says, "Ah yes, the Gorilla Glue Saga is in my opinion the favorite saga when compared to Star Wars and the Lord of the Rings." Well, there is 3 of them, so, you know, it's at least a trilogy. Taylor Hartley says, "To sum it up, only put hair products in your hair." You are 100% correct. Jemdal says, "I just want to know why everyone's doing this. Like, I understand the first girls, but seriously, everyone else?" I had the same question. Just why? But as the previous comment said, probably doing it for clout. Kermit Sippin' That Tea says, love the name, "There are reasons that some hats have bad hair day written on them so you can wear them on times of need." You just unlocked a memory. I just remembered that I had a hat, well, once upon a time that said bad hair day. I gotta find that hat, because I am having a lot of bad hair days. But I'm not gonna use Gorilla Glue. TNTX says, "This is why aliens don't talk to us." It's partly probably why. I mean, there's a lot of other reasons, but yeah, this isn't helping. Jill Morris says, "Sticky situation, pun intended?" If there's ever a pun, Jill, it's always intended. Unless I state otherwise. But that has been today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube.